Okay, well, I'm just going to give you a rundown of what's going on. I've got a Viking hat on, and my person here on my shirt is Helena Blavatsky. She was a famous occultress. She was in touch with the Doage Kul of Tibet. Okay, and she knew all about Mu and Lemuria, ancient civilizations, root races, the different rays of things. And as far as my hoodie goes, it's basically a black hoodie with red inside, and it's basically to keep me warm. Okay, moving along, I have got here. This is horse liniment, and if you need it, it's got some interesting things in it. Okay, down here, primarily it's menthol, but the thing I want you to pay attention to is it's got wormwood in it, herb and oil, and anyone into witchcraft knows that wormwood is fantastic. Okay, other things that I've got. Okay, I've got. This is vaporizing cold rub. This is basically menthol. I've got a nice book depository bookmark, and this is an interesting place. And they're recommending Gone with the Wind. Okay, Margaret Mitchell. Over here, I have got some Diet Grapefruit Sparkling Soda. And the next thing I've got is my trusty little pad for writing on. You should carry one of these that runs around if you're selling used cars. The next book I've got, I just picked up, is Mastering the Tarot by Eden Gray. Some other books that we're considering right now: Forbidden Knowledge by Bob Mitchell and Jason Quitt. Revelations of a Multi-Dimensional Time Traveler. Okay, and the back thing, you've got a spaceship, and you've got, I was going to call them pentacles. They look like pentacles to me, but there's a bunch of words, and I don't like getting too much into words. The next one I've got is Healing the Mind Through the Power of Story: The Promise of Narrative Psychiatry by Louis Mail Madrona, MD, PhD. And basically, that's what we're going to talk about. On the back, it's too many words. I don't want to look at it. Okay, the next one I've got is a Hank Wesselman book. It's The Bowl of Light, and I had to get this from Interlibrary Loan. It's the ancestral wisdom from a Hawaiian shaman, forward by Sandra Ingerman. I'm going to tell you, this is Hale Makua, and he is this is an amazing book, and there's too many words in the back. Maybe we'll give you a sample here. And what are they saying right here? Then he looked at me speculatively, his dark eyes probing into the recesses of my soul, and added, "Your descendant, Nainoa, will find this knowledge useful as well. I've created this account of this knowledge specifically for him," which gets into the next book, which is also by Hank Wesselman, and it is called Medicine Maker. Okay, this is part of a trilogy, and it is about this person, Nainoa, who is a person in our future. Okay, and one of the things that they got talk about here is during their journeys, they meet this being. This is a very advanced being. Dora Adiok is the name of it. And it is an advanced being, incredibly intelligent and wise. And if you go into the Medicine Maker trilogy by Hank Wesselman, you will learn all about these things. Okay, moving along. I've got all my different books about the tarot all spread out here, different little things. I've got more tarot books in here. I've got a book, Coyote Healing: Miracles in Native Medicine by Madrona, and forward by Larry Dosey. This is Spirit Walker by Hank Wesselman, which is the one of the other books in the trilogy, the Spirit Walker trilogy. And if I was to go in here, and let's just go here. William studied Nainoa's spear with great interest, lingering over the iron point before handing it to him. Nainoa's bow was of equal interest. He drew an arrow from Nainoa's quiver and appraised its straightness and design, his long eyes widening as he studied the copper point. Replacing it, he handed both bow and quiver to Nainoa with a smile. Okay, the next one I've got here is some DVDs of Battlestar Galactica. Okay, this is season 2, and this was season 4.5. The reason that I'm bringing this up is because yours truly was an extra on Battlestar Galactica, this particular version, and it's just kind of an interesting point. Okay, I've got other things here. I've got a book about plants, and maybe you've seen this one before, Ramana Maharshi. And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to look at the tarot cards, okay? Starting over here, I've got 10 of Pumpkins. This is about material wealth and prosperity. The next one is Ace of Bats, and this is about rebirth. We've got a young little baby bat here, and his friend the black cat, and somebody's just letting him hang out. We've got good news coming from the Dragonfly Mermaid. You've attracted wonderful news. Down here, I have got somebody who has been working very hard and is kind of beat up, but he's very much into perseverance and not giving up. Up here, I've got the Two of Clubs, which is the card of young apprentice people, and that's about it. And then down here, we have got this is the Six of Staves, and it's a very strange card. You've got lots of different things to look at. The main key is going to be, maybe that's the sound that this guy makes, because he's got wings like an insect, and that brings me to, if you were going to be a young person like this one, and you're working for this one, then you might be Beaseley the Wizard. And without further ado, I will tell you nothing else. Nothing else. Only that this one is known for his flies, and this one is known for well, if you were to look this up, you would be able to find out which people have got birthdays associated with the Two of Clubs. And I'm going to give you that for homework. And you'll find that there are two very interesting people who have been very famous in a certain series of movies. And they both have got this energy, okay? And that is your tarot for today.